Hello, and welcome to Under 1000. My name's Thomas Flower, and each episode I'll read you a new piece of flash fiction. All of the stories are 1000 words or less. Today, I'll be reading A Moment of Connection. IDK, I can't do this today, was all the tweet said. That's odd, Liam thought. He saw weird things on the internet every day, of course, and yet somehow a chocolate brand tweeting about being lethargic and unhappy might be the strangest, despite its mundanity. 2 seconds later, and the tweet was gone. Liam clicked to scroll through the account, but it had clearly been taken down. It was then that he began to wonder what was going on at the other side of the computer screen. Would it be a terrible idea to... He wondered to himself. The thought only half formed in his mind. He wanted to reach out, to ask if everything was okay, to check on whatever poor soul was having a rough day. What's the harm in trying, he concluded, after a moment's pondering, and began writing a message. Hey, I saw that tweet you just took down. Is everything okay? He waited a moment, giving himself a final chance to back out, before hitting send. No reply. Not that there should be an immediate response, of course. Liam left his computer to go fix a sandwich for his lunch. When he returned, he saw he now had a message waiting. Don't worry, I'm fine. Excited to start another day talking about Ray's chocolates. Liam paused. This new tone seemed so weird compared to what he had read before. Who on earth would write something like that sincerely, after all? Okay, but seriously, you alright? You seem kinda down there for a second. He shot back, still trying to talk person to person with whoever was out there. Another wait ensued, but Liam was too invested to leave this time. Instead, he browsed some other sites for a while, waiting for the notification that his message had a response. After a few minutes, it arrived. Okay, fine. I'll drop the act. You got me. I'm feeling pretty crappy today. Liam didn't know what to do. He'd made the connection he wanted, but now he was sure how to proceed. And, come to that, why had he even wanted this in the first place? A little more gingerly this time, he typed out another reply. You want to talk about it? The response was immediate. No sooner had he sent the message than the little bubble appeared, indicating someone, somewhere, typing a reply. Nah, it's okay. Kind of you, but I don't need to. I probably shouldn't be talking with you like this anyway. Well, I guess that concludes things then, Liam thought to himself. And yet there was still some strange urge in him to push a little further, to ask a little more. That's okay. I hope you'll feel better soon anyway. What's your name, BTW? I'm Liam. This time, the response was quick, short, almost detached. Kirsty. Liam decided to send one last reply. Well, Kirsty, I'll be hoping the best for you. No kidding here. Times are tough. I hope whatever's troubling you will pass. This time, Kirsty didn't reply straight away. It appeared, from Liam's end, as though she must either be writing an incredibly long response, or typing out and then erasing shorter messages, unsure of what to say. When her return message finally came, it simply stated, Thank you. Seriously. I needed that. It's good to chat to someone like this without having to be all peppy and talk about chocolate all the time. I'm gonna go now, but thank you for taking a moment to check in on me. Liam sat there, unsure what he was feeling. It had been a tiny moment of connection, barely a blip for the rest of the world, and yet it felt like something with a strange and powerful significance for him. Somewhere out there, some person he'd never met might be doing a little better, and all because of one noticeably unusual tweet. Emotions still stirring within him, he shut the computer down and went to do some housework. The next day, Liam decided he would check back in. He knew that whatever had happened between Kirsty and him was only a tiny little thing, barely even a moment, barely a connection at all. But still, he felt invested now. He wanted to make sure that this unknown figure was doing okay out there. Loading up Twitter, he fired off another message. "Hey, just wanted to check in today. How are you doing, Kirsty? Hope you're feeling a little better." The reply was immediate. Liam had not expected this. He had thought he might get a response a few hours later, if he got a response at all. It seemed so weird to think that Kirsty, wherever she was sitting checking Twitter right now also. Excitedly, he read the message. "Hi there. Unfortunately, Kirsty is not here. You're talking with Pete. How can I help you today?" Liam stopped, frozen with concern over what had happened. Nerves fraying within him, he typed out a quick response. "Where's Kirsty? Is everything okay?" The reply came back straight away once again. "Kirsty's fine. She's just not here now. Would you like to talk about our delicious raised chocolate products? If not, I'm afraid I'm going to need to end this conversation." So bland, so corporate and devoid of personality. Just like Kirsty had been at first. Liam wondered whether it was worth trying to talk to Pete as well, but decided against it. It seemed pointless to continue with someone clearly so disinterested in having a genuine human interaction. His moment of connection was over. Thank you for listening to Under 1000. I'm your host, Thomas Flower. To follow the show online, look for Under 1000 Pod on Twitter or Facebook, or check out the website at under1000pod.com. If you'd like to support the show on Patreon, go to patreon.com/under1000pod, where you can sign up to read each month's stories in advance, as well as to have a thank you be read during these credits. The theme music is an instrumental version of In Between Days by Nick Tate and the Sharks. To hear the full song and more from the same EP, go to Nick Tate, NICTAT, and thesharks.bandcamp.com, or search for them on your favourite streaming platform. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and that you'll join me again next time for some more super short fiction.